Hello, and welcome to Pokemon Arceus. This is my first playthrough. We're putting on a bit of a twist today. We're going to have an odd little rule of every follow that I have in this game, just to spice it up a bit, will kill my strongest Pokemon. Might not happen much, might happen a good bit, but let's see. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. We go for this. What is thy name? Go for a little. Oh, I draw. Yes. I drew. Soon, thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Hydro. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. Oh, there goes the phone. Okay, well, from my understanding, for anyone who hasn't even seen this game, which I doubt is many, would be this game is in the past of Pokemon. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Ooh, our starter choice. Are you alive, my boy? You give me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me. Did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? Addle? Don't know what word. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to be an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you can stay? No, nowhere. You don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, it's a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. That storm in the background's interesting. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. This push. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up with these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what Pokemon is? Of course I do. Bye, that's relief. Hey, do we fell from the sky? It seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these three Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Hydro. That name is quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these are here. Oh, blasted brother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three! Wait! Okay. Okay, so we can't dash. Anything else? There's a glowing, beeping object over there. It's our phone. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but change shape, and you feel strange power emanating from it. A message appears on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission is to seek out all Pokemon. Hey, so it seems we're seeking every Pokemon. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing. You see, I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it bows using sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The Fireburrow Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's in surprise or a bait. Boom. That Pokemon near the pond there is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on water, and it can bottle using a shell-like object on its belly. Oh wait, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Obtain 50. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize, I'll be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay. Well, I know who I want. I want Oshawott. Wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've got quite the knack for Pokemon catching business, Hydro. Great pulling useful skill to help around here. Only 2 of my dogs after now. Still, the most unusual, you don't see fearful Pokemon in the slightest. Rowlet. Oh, well, we'll just... I can hardly believe it, Hydro. Incredible. You know many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Up here. Rowlet. Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs can hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Where did Rowlet go? Yeah, we got Rowlet. Thank you very much indeed. What a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village. To help with our research, they won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come home. But I must say, Hydra, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. Seek out all Pokemon. The object is an Arctone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record with Pokemon. We in this field call such a catalogue a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person of clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You've convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. They will sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a maid and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Yes, I'm very interested about this. Thank you for your tireless work, keeping us safe by a good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Nice village. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village, it's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. I said you must be bored and panicked about this village. Don't start really fast. Right. Okay, apologies about that. Must have cut out. The road we're on now is known to the locals as Canela Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Oops. I'm trying to delete something outside here. And since we know so little of local Pokemon, people hesitate to set outside the village. Now, the impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire village. They speak really fast in this. Oh, botheration I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left, the Walliflower it's called. The arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Alright, use okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. So we're right here already. Hello. Well, now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Walliflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Oh. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Lovington. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not so long ago, and had to take to my bed. But Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as the card says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Hydro here is a great help us for Pokedex. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Celine's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Celine! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Professor Lovington has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labour. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals for distraction. I'll leave as always, I say. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal. And some pleasant conversation then, eh? Daddy, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Lovington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the people called Space-Time Rift? The one people called Space-Time Rift, our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now. I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Hydro will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. That means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend here is fearless enough to do that. The Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider. Our captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi. You know, the slow progress in Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have it fill, Hydro. And think, if you make it into Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said member fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food's lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Hydro has trial pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? No, not to worry, I have complete confidence in Hydro's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Hydro, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to stay. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Celine's somewhat like Kusai, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, he simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I have to learn. At least not yet. Okay, sleep until morning. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hawaii region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, and then go to the help screen. Don't wish choices to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Save your progress, press the up button, then scroll to the ZL button. There's also an auto-save feature. Handy. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yes, please. What just happened there? How about cries off? I'm not good enough with Pokemon knowledge to know cries. The next day. Good morning, Hydro. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Okay, go on to the Galaxy Team headquarters to hear about your first trial from Captain Celine. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new. Let's get to the headquarters. Captain Celine is waiting. Right. No Pokemon to catch. Oh, we can go in first person. That's kind of sick. The Survey Corps officers are here on the first... Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I set out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but Melkors will put you to the rights. That man's with the Security Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Celine, Hydro is here. You may enter. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Field Lines and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. catching 3 Pokemon from the start. No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did the strange lad catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if Professor was exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you need in the field. Do I get a Pokemon as well? I do see the Arbor there. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. I press Y button, consult your map, blah 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 blah. We'll figure it out. Pardon, Hydro, come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Hydro absolutely must pass this trial. And out of the Professor's Pokemon I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. Our starters. Brew. Boom. Splish Splash. Go on, Hydro. Pick the Pokemon strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little drawings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that's rather curious about you. Boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Oshawott. I've decided Oshawott. No. Oshawott. Splash. Yes, please. And of that, one of the Pokemon you caught in Prelude Beach, for me, will now be yours to keep. You're a good show. I've put Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You received Oshawott. Thank you. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeball champion, which ones contain a Pokemon when they're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering for their friend Oshawott. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Hydro fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Cruise, boom! By the by, what species did Captain Celine charge you of catching? It was a Starly, a Shinx, and a Bidoof. Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in Obsidian Field Lands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during the trail then. Only 20. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as treats, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit the headquarters, then head for the gate. Thank you.